Climbing Daily has gone on a road trip. We have left the beautiful mountains of Chamonix and arrived here in the heart of Sheffield. Okay, it may not look like much right now, but at the end of the road, there's the legendary Schoolroom climbing facility. And inside, there's Ben Moon, and he's going to show me around. Ben, how you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks.
I'm a bit nervous. Like,
yeah,
I've just heard.
To be nervous about.
I've just heard so much about
There's
this
top
place.
secret.
I'm trying to be like really professional and like calm, but I just want to go and play.
Yeah. So yeah, basically two of the original Schoolroom boards. This is called the 50-degree board, and that's the 25-degree board.
There's quite a lot of sweat and history.
There is,
on that
yeah.
piece of wood.
Yeah, well, there's some very old problems there, because we've got a guidebook which lists all the problems that were done back in the day.
So you guys, you put these problems up back in the 80s?
Back in the 90s,
Back in the 90s,
yeah,
sorry.
exactly. In fact, there's two problems on there that still haven't been repeated.
Can you show me?
Of Malks. Yeah, if I can remember. Pinky Perky is the sort of most famous one, which is goes from this hole. Hang on a sec. Where is it? Oh God, I can't see it. To here.
Yeah.
To here. To 33, and to 45 into top.
So who did that?
Malcolm Smith,
Okay.
Scottish climber. I think he gave it Font 8B. I mean, it's probably harder than that, to be honest, but all the grades in here are pretty tough.
Yeah. Because this is like the original sort of hardcore training area, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I say, this was built in 93, and I think the Foundry was the only commercial wall that existed in Sheffield at that time. That was built in 1992. Joe Moffat opened that.
Yeah.
You know, up until then, we just sort of trained indoors on like little basic climbing walls in cellars. So yeah, when we got this built, it was like a major step forward.
Yeah. How do you shape these? You just come up.
Oh, these were just. I mean, a friend of mine, Gavin Ellis, built this wall, and he just got like sort of offcuts from, I think, DIY store, like banister. I mean, these are like banisters. You know, so there's nothing fancy.
And you got sort of a little gym set
Got
up
a
over
little
there?
sort of free weight section and like a dead hanging sort of station. And one of the reasons why I opened the Schoolroom, apart from having like sort of somewhere to train, was to sort of develop sort of training products, because that's quite a big part of my business, the training products like the holds and fingerboards and campus runs and stuff. So yeah, I mean, these are just some early prototypes of the current campus runs that I do.
Okay, yeah.
Now I didn't
Pocket like
put those on, but yeah, there's a few people here pretty obsessed with pockets.
Yeah. I've never seen a facility like this.
No.
It's pretty special.
No.
It's a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, you'll have to have a go.
Oh, I want to climb, but I just don't want to embarrass myself in front of you and them. But yeah, maybe later.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's really good. I mean, there's only about sort of 35 or 40 members, but they're all sort of super dedicated,
Yeah.
sort of, you know, to their climbing and training, and yeah, it's a good little sort of community. And you know, because it's sort of not a commercial facility, it's more like a sort of private members only training area. People can, you know, they can build the little problems themselves. You know, if they're training for specific routes, like I say, with those pockets, I didn't put those on.
Yeah.
One of the members here put it on, probably because he's training for something.
So behind us, sort of a wider wall, more traverses and stuff on this one?
There are a couple of sort of traverses on there. It's just, yeah, I call it the main wall. It's like a 30-degree to 50-degree overhanging wall, and yeah, there's a couple of big circuits, sort of 60-move circuits.
Given a sport grade or?
Yeah, I think one's about 8A plus and one's about 8C plus 9A or something. So they're good for doing, you know, in sort of sections, interval training. And then there's a ton of up problems.
Who sets the problems here?
Well, everyone really. The users set problems. Sometimes some of the users are training for sort of specific things. They might set a few sort of problems to suit their goals. And then, yeah, get a few setters in, like Rob Napier's come in and set some stuff.
Okay. And this facility is just open 24/7, right?
That's right, yeah, 24/7, 365 days a year.
Do you get people coming in at midnight trying it?
Yeah, there's people coming all hours of the day. So yeah, definitely.
Does this attract people from all over the world to come here? Do you get telephone calls from famous climbers?
Yeah, I mean, when they have sort of comps in Sheffield where there's sort of international climbers, quite a few sort of the top climbers have come down here, you know, to have a go at the old 50-degree board problems.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Awesome. So we've got Dave Mason here, who's part of Ben Moon's climbing team. Sorry to drag you away from the board to come and have a chat with us.
No worries.
Thank you very much. So how long have you been climbing at the Schoolroom for?
Well, it's been open again for nearly 2 years, so I've been a member all that time. I went a couple of times to the old Schoolroom before it closed. I went in 2006, so a friend of mine was a member and you could take guests back then, so I maybe went a handful of times over a summer.
Did you put your pound in the tin?
Yes.
So yes.
My pound every time went in the tin.
There was never any money in the tin.
And is there quite a sense of history for you climbing here, like climbing on that board?
Yeah, that's why it matters so much more than climbing on any other board, which is really strange because it's still just some wooden and resin holds on a piece of wood, but actually, like when you do a problem, I'd say it's almost as good as a feeling as when you do a boulder outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sense of history that these guys used to struggle on these boulders, and now we find them easy. No. Yeah, exactly. It's cool to be able to see these in like the real thing and stuff, and old videos, and see them climbing on it, and then you're kind of trying to emulate that stuff.
Tell me, how'd you get entry?
You just email me and yeah.
Because it used to be that I was told that
if you're good enough.
Invite, yeah, exactly, like an invite only sort of.
Yeah, no, anyone can join. I mean, it is pretty hard in here. I mean, unless you're climbing sort of front 7A, 7A plus,
yeah,
it's not really worth joining.
Well, I should definitely join them straight away. Thanks, Ben. It was amazing to see inside such a hardcore training area. If you guys missed the episode where Ben takes us through his new electronic moonboard, I'll put a link in the copy below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.